It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Nighthawks. And
have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On the return, Johnson. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
23 yards on the play.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. Nixon. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Tua. Quick throw there is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Johnson on the return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Boy, what a scene here. Just exciting times in the 47th state, the land of enchantment, New Mexico, NFL football here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Nixon flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Looking to throw. Nixon. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, set. And cycle. Set.
Back to throw. Nixon. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Nighthawks are able to add on to that lead.
Partner, remember that old film with Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
Looking to throw. Nixon. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jerome Baker able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Nixon flush to his right. And it's caught. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Quills Watkins. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now inside the 25. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 77 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. The return man, Ty Johnson. And able to get this out to the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He hasn't had a ball touch the ground yet. 8 of 8 throwing it. Perfect so far, including the touchdown on the last drive, you remember, as they begin 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Nixon eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. For 30 more yards and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Nixon. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Watkins with their 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Nighthawks add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
He'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tua. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Tua to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Now the Albuquerque offense out to take over now. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ready?
On third down, Nixon. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. Back to throw. Nixon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. They'll look to throw again. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Touchdown! A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Nighthawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyree. .75 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Albuquerque offense ready to take over once again. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now they'll change things up. The slot man in motion right. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull. Some 9 yards and a first.
Here we go. And cycle. Hut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down. On that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs. Touchdown! A great play there. Taking it in. And the Nighthawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Gets this one to Hill. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. And he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
38. 5, 97. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. Shot. 17. Set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Here we go. Set. 5, 6. Set.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else.
Yellow.
To throw on 3rd down. Nixon. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 now on 1st down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready. 43 rounds.
Looking to throw. Nixon, flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Off play action. Nixon. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Off the bootleg. Nixon. It'll buy some time right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal?
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Nighthawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Wilson's got it complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcast. declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Come on, set. Ready.
And they take a knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hut, hut.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Albuquerque, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.